Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Advanced Insights. Happy to have you here and happy to have you on the show with us, Pauline.
Thanks so much. It's fun to be with you on Insights this time around.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's always a pleasure to have you with us.
Thanks.
Now, I would like to ask you about our inspiration article.
Okay.
It's all about this guy with an unstoppable vision, right?
Yes.
He's a gentleman who is blind, who became a chef, right? And is looking at having a life full of opportunities that ordinarily he would have not had.
Right. Well, the amazing thing is not only is he blind, he's also deaf. So just one obstacle on top of another. And for those of us who don't have any of those obstacles, it's kind of unimaginable just to think how he even goes through life, let alone is able to work in a kitchen and do all of that work that I can't do with my eyes and vision fully functioning.
Yeah.
It was really inspiring.
Yes. What would you say is maybe the most inspiring, one particularly inspiring key point?
I think when you just hear about somebody who doesn't give up. So in his story, I think he was deaf first and then he became blind later. So already having overcome so much, and he also was part of a family that immigrated to the United States, so he had to overcome, learning a new language, learning a new culture, and then doing that as somebody who is deaf. And then after all of that, he loses his sight, and now he has another challenge. And I just think if that was me, I would have given up. And I'm so grateful when I read stories of people who didn't give up. It challenges me in my much smaller challenges in life not to give up and to be grateful for how many blessings I do have.
Thank you so much. That is such a great kind of nugget of wisdom to share, and for me, even to think of myself. That's why I love doing this. So, kind of talking about just challenges in your life, like you mentioned. What are, as you look back on your own career path, different places that you've worked, what are a couple of key points that you think are worth thinking about and drawing some inspiration from?
Okay, well, it's hard. Compared to that story, I don't have anything that good. I think one thing I've learned through I've had a million different jobs, but one thing I've learned is there have been times in my life where I remember not really getting along with a certain coworker at different times and having the opportunity to complain about them in groups. And really just thanks to my upbringing, not anything really great inside me, I just didn't complain out loud, even though in my spirit I was quite critical. And then later on in my working there, getting to know those people better and really growing to have a respect for them and being so deeply grateful that I hadn't spoken those critical things out to other people. And just to realize, that when you work, you meet so many different people. You're not always going to hit it off right away. You might not agree with everything they do. But if you're there long enough, hopefully you'll realize that there's a lot of good to what they have to offer as well. There's a lot to respect. And I don't want to be the person who's quick to criticize and quick to add flames to add a critical spirit and this talking in a workplace.
Absolutely. That is great advice. And I do hope that all of you guys take that to heart. Thank you guys so much for joining us for today's Insights. Pauline, thank you for coming on the show. And we hope to see you guys back next time for Advanced Insights.